Hi, everybody. Ooh. Hello. Hi. My God. My God, this has been a weekend. Ah. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today. The kettle is boiling downstairs, so we're not going to start the game quite yet. Hi, Tello. Welcome in. That bad? Well, let me tell you, everybody. Let me tell you what I have had to deal with this weekend. Oh, yes, let's compare. Let's do that. Please, tell me how bad your guys' weekend has been, and I shall top it all with what I've got to deal with. Oh my God. Inform me. Inform me. I want to know. Give me all the details of your life. Sorry, I'm a lot today. I know, I'm a lot today. But it rained all weekend. Oh no! Oh no, Telloak! It rained! That's terrible for you! You're moving, Madeline! Okay, that beats Telloak. I'll say that. It was only supposed to rain only Friday night, but it rained all weekend. Oh dear. But you're moving, Madeline. Congratulations on the move, if it's a move that you planned. But also, my commiserations on the move, because moving is horrible. Like, actively, it's one of the worst things I've ever had to do in my life is moving house. It's like everything goes into boxes and you don't know if the delivery driver's ever gonna get there on time. You expected 2 inches, but ended up with 9 inches. Oh my. 9 inches. My goodness. 2.5 inches inside the apartment. Damn. You had 9 inches and you only took 2.5 inches inside? My goodness. You're wasting things there, Tello. You're wasting things. I'm sorry, my sense of humor is all over the place this week. It's planned, you just hate change. That is fair, that is understandable. I am completely in agreement with you on that one. So we are being moved to a new space while this gets repaired. Okay, it's worse. It's worse than you originally depicted it as being, Telloak, which was just, it rained. It is actually worse. That's fair. I still don't think you got to yell at a Karen in a restaurant and then watch as she melted down and got tased by the police and hauled off to jail, Dragon Reaper. Your life and your neighbors and just the people around you, Dragon Reaper, confuse me. Okay. We have heard what people have done on their weekend. Now let me top it all. I spent 16 hours in committee meetings about politics. That's been my weekend. Oh my God. Ah! Sorry. So, for the people who are outside of the UK, you might not know much about this. But for the people inside the UK, what do you know about the government's plan for the introduction of digital ID? Because I can tell you now, it's a shit show. Yeah. So, that's what I have had to deal with this week. Or this weekend, specifically. Because I was selected to be a member of the government's People's Panel for Digital ID. And I accepted that selection because I have a lot of views on digital ID, mainly that it is an extremely invasive and unsecure risk to people's privacy. Which is, quite true, actually. So, I have spent the past 2 days in a committee with 120 people trying to convince all of them that they should say no to the implementation of digital ID. And surprisingly enough, since I've been on my ADHD meds, as it turns out, I'm pretty good at politics. Who fucking knew? I didn't know until I was actually on my ADHD medication, after which I became a functional human being and now have an understanding of how political systems work, which is wild. Please let me know if I'm peaking my microphone too much. So yes, that is what I had to deal with this weekend. And for the people who are unaware of what digital ID in the UK consists of, it is essentially a identification card that is tied specifically to a smartphone that you carry with you to prove who you are and to access government services and records through that system. Basically, it's a massive privacy risk. And the government is currently trying to sell it as a convenient way to, access your personal information and data and tax records and medical history and all of that. Unfortunately, the problem with that system is that if you have a one-stop shop key to access all of your medical data next to all your tax records, next to all of your benefits records, then you end up with a situation where if your account gets hacked, or if your digital ID gets hacked, all of that data gets stolen, and your identity is functionally disappeared. Entirely gone. Yes! Yes, Madeline! Yes, it does! Yes, it does! And as such, I am on the dissenting party at this set of conferences. We have another 2 sessions next week. So I will let you guys know now that next week, both Tuesday and Thursday, I will not be streaming because, specifically, I am dealing with this shit. But I am allowed to talk about it because they haven't made me sign a fucking NDA, which I still think was a really stupid thing for them to not do. Like, they literally, this whole panel, they've all the organizers have been like, oh, don't forget, all of this information is confidential, don't talk to the press about it, don't talk to other people about it, it's all confidential. But they have not made us sign an NDA, which would be the simplest, most convenient, legal way for us to not be able to talk about it, because then there would be repercussions. But no! There is no NDA. We are entirely allowed to talk about everything that we've seen to anybody, which immediately means that I get to share it with you guys. Exactly. Verbal requests for silence mean nothing. Everything needs a paper trail. If it has no paper trail, it has no functional honor system, I guess. No, not honor system. It has no functional binding authority. There we go. It has no functional. If you do not make someone sign something about it, it has no binding authority. You can say, I promise not to say this stuff in public, all you like, but until you sign it on the dotted line, it makes no sense. Welcome to the rant, everybody. Welcome to the rant. Okay. So, discussions that were had this week. Or this weekend, I should say. Whether third-party companies should be allowed to access and host your digital ID. Who would construct the digital ID system, and whether third-party companies should be allowed to participate in that. Whether your nationality should be on your digital ID, which is already, like, all of those subjects are horrific in so many different ways. Another one. Should third-party companies be allowed to require you to pay for you to host a digital ID on their service? Do children get access to their digital ID? Should parents have the ability to rescind their child's digital ID?
Entertainment, and as such, get some sort of payment.
Thank you, Tello. I really appreciate it. I really do. That is wonderful. Thank you very much. I will say, I'm on my ADHD meds now, so I might be a lot more entertaining in the future. I honestly don't know. But yes, the other thing. Do children deserve the right to self-determination? If the ID is rescindable by a parent, how open is that to abuse? Like, all of these questions, and nobody has any satisfactory answers. Also, this digital ID has to be hosted on a smartphone. What about the people who don't have smartphones? What about the people who can't use smartphones? What about the people who don't know how to use smartphones? What about people who are required by law not to use smartphones? Well, maybe there's a physical card. Well, hold on. If there's a physical card, why do you need the goddamn smartphone app in the first place? Yeah, Telok. Yeah. Government issue smartphone. Can't see anything wrong with that, can you? Can we see anything wrong with a government issue smartphone? Other than, government surveillance? Unencrypted messaging systems? Perhaps the government knowing everything you do at every moment of every day? Ooh. Oh, and if they're not government-issue smartphones, they're third-party-issue smartphones. And where do those come from? Well, those come from Chinese companies or American companies. Yeah. Whoever thought of this horrible idea should be publicly shamed and then be brought before a group of tech-savvy people and berated. I agree, Madeline. As such, we must, shall we say, we must stockade the Prime Minister, because he's the one who's pushing for this shit. Oh, and the King, obviously. We have to stockade the King as well. Though I don't mind that one. Stockading the Prime Minister sets a bad example for an international, general court. Stockading the King, royalty, You know, they get guillotined every now and again. No way I'm linking all that crap to my personal phone at someone else's behest. Now, the US military did a digital program. All our data was linked to a chip that was implanted on our ID card, similar to the new age users of credit card chips. And OMG, if someone lost that ID, an act of Congress to get a new one, let alone the risk of being punished by command. Yeah. Ooh. Let's also talk about the fact that this digital ID system is currently proposed as an optional system. Nobody has to use it. Nobody needs to use it. By the current government, everything is optional, entirely. What about the next government? What if we get a reform government or a Tory government again? What happens then? What if they decide to change the parameters of this system? Now it's mandatory. Now you have to use it. Ooh, this system is linked into your smartphone. We're going to introduce a similar form of chat control to what Europe has been trying to do. Now, all of your messages are being read by the government whenever you use your smartphone. What about that? Where's the privacy? Human beings have a right to privacy. It is a fundamental human right, which is being destroyed. Whatever you do, don't check your Steam in 3 to 5 business minutes. I'll go down and get a cup of tea and then I'll check what you've done, Zen. The chip we had was then read by a device in control of the command, not linked to anything on our personage to access. I'm sorry, I'll take the card, but never own a phone. Yeah, no, that's fair. One of the things that we've suggested, various members have suggested at this point, is having specifically just a physical ID card that doesn't even have a chip. It just has a watermark that verifies that you are a citizen of the United Kingdom and has your date of birth, your name, and your photograph on it. And that's it. That's all you need. And the other problem as well is that this entire system feels like a manufactured solution to a manufactured problem. That problem being the Online Safety Act. The only reason that this digital ID system is being proposed is because of the problems posed by the Online Safety Act. Yeah. So that's been my weekend, guys. That's been my weekend. It's been fucking rough. It's been fucking rough. And I've had to walk and talk and talk and talk and sit in uncomfortable chairs for hours on end, and my back feels like it's fucking done. It's a disaster. Yeah, it's just an ID card, Grohl. That's all this system actually needs. Just an ID card. It doesn't need anything else. That's fair, Telok. But, one more thing. Multiple governments have provided spokespeople for this. Multiple other governments who have digital ID systems, who have advocated the benefits of a digital ID system. All of them have been hacked. Every single government that said, yes, we have a digital ID system, it works really well, it's lovely. All of them have been hacked. Estonia's digital ID system has been hacked. Sweden's digital ID system has been hacked. France's digital ID system probably got the worst hack because they lost 1.8 million people's identity documents. It's a disaster. And we are trying to say as much. We're trying to do something to make it function, make it work. Get everybody on the same page and say, hey, this shit is bad. You guys need to take a break. Stop. Go touch some grass. Don't be idiots for a change. Yeah. That's been my weekend. It's been a time. It's been a time. And I have 2 more meetings next week. So I'll be missing streams on Tuesday and Thursday. And then on the 19th, I'm back down in Birmingham for another 2 in-person meetings over the course of the weekend. And I have things to say. It's going to be fun. For me. They've really made a mistake inviting me to this. Because I am, yeah, I'm outspoken extensively, and for good reason. Oh, okay, right. I will be right back, everybody. I'm going to grab myself a cup of tea. And then we shall start playing Hell Is Us. Unfortunately, this reminds me a lot of any school democracy thing I've been a part of, where they love to ask for our feedback and wishes just to turn around and say, lol, no. Yeah. It's just on a much larger scale, then. Be right back, everybody. Right. Hi, everybody. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so I wasn't sure what to play today, but I've had Hell Is Us. Hold on. I've had Hell Is Us for a few weeks now. It was on sale a little while ago. We had a digital ID system that sent you an SNS person's phone with a code to open your digital ID. But the code RNG is never the same. I mean, that's one way to do it. But at the same time, what the government is advocating is convenience and access over safety and security and privacy. So, it's a massive worry. Oh yes, of course. 3 to 5 business minutes. Let's see. What gift has Zenithus? Oh, you've sent me a little to the left. That is good therapy, actually. I will. Yes, I will play this in my off time probably. That's very nice. Crow! Hello! Crow, remind me. Oh, hi, Emperor Queen. Welcome. Crow, remind me, are you a UK citizen or a US citizen? I can't remember. Well, welcome. We're about to play a horror game? I'm not entirely certain. US citizen, fair enough. Well, in that case, the rant that I just went on won't have any impact on you. That's fine. Alright, Zen, have a good evening. Enjoy yourself. Yes, welcome, Emperor Queen. Welcome, Crow. We are about to play Hell is Us. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I've never played it before. Happy Gay Month. Yes, it is the Gay Month. It is the Pride Month. It is the month of the trans and the intersex and the non-binary. And remember, everybody, if you happen to know someone who is disabled and trans and queer, or just disabled in general, the pride is for them as well! Sorry. But yes. I am gender. I am envy gender. This is true. This week, hold on, before we play. This weekend, I met some very lovely queers at the panel for digital identity. And I got some photographs in before I left. And those photographs went on the Blue Sky. And I'm a little annoyed at myself because my hair was slightly in the wrong place. But, hold on. This is what I was wearing to the panel for digital ID. This lovely sort of sheer shirt, a wonderfully floral short-sleeved shirt underneath, this absolutely gorgeous shawl that I picked up in a charity shop for £2.50. Hello, Caden the Eclipse, welcome in. You're disabled, trans, and pan. Well, welcome to the community. Everybody here is queer and slightly disabled in some fashion. I have ADHD and a really fucking bad back. My back is, it felt like it was being squished into a sort of like a mince grinder. Yeah, it was bad. You can see my walking stick in the picture actually. Yeah, this shawl is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Let's see. So you can see I'm wearing a skirt and my heels, and this absolutely gorgeous outfit. I'm so pleased with this. Now we're going to go to the candid shot, which shows this lovely shawl. Like the full shawl is absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, we decided to do a spicy shot. So if you are particularly sensitive to the perversions of the ankle, look away now, because this picture won't even load properly. Amazing. Hold on, will it load now? No, Will it load now? No, it will not. Fuck you, Blue Sky. You are coated by AI crap. Sorry. There we go. Look at that. Look at that ankle. It's covered by a sock, but you know, if you're keen on knees, maybe. But this just showed off the little side parting in my skirt. It's absolutely brilliant. I have Blue Sky. Yes, I have Blue Sky. I like to reblog trans positivity posts and general slightly anarchist viewpoints and a decent amount of just what's the word? Protest work, I guess? Activist work. There we go. Yes, the rainbow socks really do work quite well. Well, Zen, as it turns out, I am quite scandalous when I want to be. I spent the weekend chatting and making not even just ankle, but a tiny bit of thigh. Yes. Oh, do you follow me as well? You follow me already, Impera Queen, and that's amazing. That's you had not connected the dots, but you follow me already. Yes, I am the Lucian. I am the Lucian man. Man? Not man. Lucian person. There you go. Oh yeah, no, I have a walking cane to help me walk. Wait, here it is. I have a walking cane to help me walk for two reasons. My back is it's a travesty. Dragon Reaper, you live a weird life. You really do. You know that, right? Yeah, I have a walking stick for two reasons. My lower back, my lower spine is kind of just breaking. Not really sure why. Possibly fibromyalgia, possibly Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Nobody really knows, so I'm just kind of stuck with it. The other reason is that when I was 12, 13 years old, I fell off a swing and I got a nail that was about this long through the muscle under my knee on my right leg. And ever since then, it never healed properly. So in worse weather, I generally use a cane. I use a cane to support my back and to support my leg in the worst times. But yeah, so the cane is a functional disability aid, as are the glasses, as is the ADHD medication that I'm now on. Oh, that's good to know, Caden the Eclipse. Can I just call you Caden? It's a long name. Yeah, it is a. Canes are a really useful disability aid that I think a lot of people overlook and think, oh well, I don't need it because I'm not disabled, even though I have lower back pain or leg pain or knee pain. But canes are a very useful disability aid. I'm in the sort of minority of, I use disability aids like canes, but I will only use them if they go with my fashion style, which generally means that the canes I use are non-adjustable ones. Oh, ew, Crow, ew. That's no. That's bad. That's bad parenting. That's bad parenting. The drugs are what make me functional. I don't want to be off them anymore. They work quite well, actually. They work really well. I was actually surprised at how well the drugs work. You can hide a sword in them. I wish I could do that in the UK, Impera Queen, I am not allowed because you need a license to own a sword cane in the UK because it counts as a concealed weapon. We support doing your drugs in this household. This is true, we do. We do support you doing your drugs in this household. But yeah. I also, while I was in Birmingham, I visited Elle and Aid. We went to a cafe called Merlin's together. If you guys have been hanging out in the community, you might know LRL and Aid Wolf, who are members, and they gifted me. Hold on. It's in my suitcase, which is right next to my desk. I can grab it. Come on, open. There we go. Elle and Aid gifted me a delightful new cutting board. Hold on, let me make my camera bigger. Webcam full scene. A delightful cutting board that says on it, "Cooking the final frontier, to boldly cook what no one has cooked before." Which is absolutely wonderful. Woo. On his insurance, but I haven't told him I've been on them since he tried to convince me to be without them. Yeah. People like to give me crap for it because I look too young for a cane. You're not the only one, Caden. You're not the only one. Gods, the amount of people who've gone, well, you look young and fit. Why do you need a walking stick? Like, because I'm disabled, you dick. So, yeah. Here in Brazil, I can only carry small knives without needing a license. Guns are exclusive to cops and military people, and big knives, they can only stay in the wall. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Anyway, I've delayed the start of this stream by 47 minutes. I apologize, everyone. I just had a 47-minute long, well, not quite, but like I had a 40-minute long rant basically about my weekend. So I feel like I've done pretty well on that. You got off your ADHD meds because health insurance removed from paying for them, and 30 pills cost $40. Ugh. Yikes. US law permits the carry of a knife no longer than 6 inches. I like them bigger. I'm terrible. I'm terrible, guys. Anyway, if you're here for fun innuendos and weird jokes, welcome. I'm gonna turn off my display capture and we're gonna actually play the game, which I've been meaning to do for the past 40 minutes. I have a big umbrella that looks like a katana, so that's an edgeless sword with a shield. I like it. I like it, Impera Queen. And it must not be in a quick action sheath, meaning no spring-loaded and rapid unfolding. Interesting. Okay, we are going to play on balanced for the combat difficulty. I don't know what the combat's like. I might need to make some control adjustments, depending on whether this is designed for a controller or not. Hey, Artesi. The individual states can be pickier. Some of them are restricted to 3.4-inch or 4-inch blades. Well, as I said, I like them bigger. Right. Balanced. Enable tutorials. Yes, we want tutorials for the start. Warning, our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done, or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. Alright, chat. You know what to do. confuse the fuck out of me. For the best experience, we recommend playing Hell Is Us with a controller. Not happening! I play mouse and keyboard or I don't play it at all. This game is a work of fiction. This video game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people living or dead is purely coincidental unless otherwise indicated. The fictitious characters, places, names, and events present in this game for narrative purposes are the fruit of the creator's imagination and have no intention of faithfully representing or reflecting real individuals or facts. Similarly, scenes of violence and urban guerrilla warfare are included for narrative and entertainment purposes and are in no way intended to promote or condone such behavior in real life. Both the developer and publisher wish to emphasize that real-life violence is unacceptable in all its forms, and this game is in no way intended as an apology for it. Brands, companies, and other references are used for artistic or satirical purposes and remain the property of their respective owners. Alright. Let's see what this is all about, shall we, chat? Amulet. Oh, we love a polygraph. Completely inaccurate for detecting truth from lies, but you know, a fun little machine. Wiggles. Oh, good. Someone's strapped into a. Oh. Oh dear.
It's a true serum. It's
hello,
still
sir.
Experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The Yellow Brick Road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
I like the character design, I will say that much.
You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, it seems we're ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me
I can kind of see that, Impera Queen. I can kind of see that. Yeah, I know, Tello. I have the same feeling. I don't know. I'm not quite certain. But it's interesting because, like, some voice actors you hear and you're like, oh, I do recognize you from that. And then other voice actors you hear and you're like, I recognize you, but I don't know from where. And then you look at it up and you feel surprised. That happened to me last week when I was looking up the voice actor for Rex from Mass Effect 1. And I found out that the reason I knew his voice was because he voiced Cookie from Atlantis. Which is such a massive difference. Oh wow, that mouse. Let's see, mouse vertical look sensitivity. Let's lower that 35. That better? Yeah, that feels better. Hey, Barry, welcome in. Only here for a brief moment. I gotta run. I accidentally drank holy water with a laxative in it. Feel like I'm about to start a religious movement. Sorry, I've had a weekend. It's been a time. This past weekend has been a lot. Oh my god. Yeah. Ooh, that does still feel quite sensitive. I'm not sure. Good lord. Sadly, there's one movement I cannot get behind. You're on your own there. I wouldn't want to get behind that movement, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Drop that to 30. Toggle sprint is on. I'm gonna quickly check our combat control. Ooh, that's interesting. What is sprint? Sprint is shift. Okay. Charge attack modifier is also shift. Okay, that's fine. Don't necessarily see a problem with that yet. Guard is alt. Not sure I like that. Walk is caps. There doesn't seem to be a crowd. Okay. Alright. That's better. In which case, I'm going to change walk from caps lock to roll. Just in case. Just in case. We don't know how much this game puts stock in walking being quieter, maybe? I know that some games do, but I'm not familiar with Hell Is Us's general role schemes. Not sure I like the fact that the camera has a tendency to follow even if you're holding the camera against. I wonder if there's a way to change that. Video? No, it would be gameplay. HUD visibility is dynamic, that's fine. Controller vibration doesn't matter. Me, ooh. Oh, when a target is defeated though. Okay, so it's not as bad as the flintlock. Maybe it is under controls. No. Do I tab icon? Ah, camera follow. Off. Okay, that's nice. Yes, that feels much better. I like that. There's a glowing thing over here. What is this? New research item acquired. Gold medallion. A large gold cast medallion with 8 figures and a sphere embossed into one side. Database. Classified entry. Access denied. Unknown language. Cannot toggle plain text. Okay. Camera is trying to follow as that function is best with a controller and not bogged down with constant camera operation while running around and that is a fair point, Telok. As a mouse and keyboard player, I wouldn't think of that. But I do see what you mean, yeah. I'm glad that there's an option to turn it off, though. Especially as a mouse and keyboard player, because otherwise it would start getting on my nerves. Ooh. Picket fence on a wall. Ah, we're in a graveyard. Oh dear. Okay. There's a revolving pillow. And a dead cow. Is that a revolving pillow? No, wait, is that a box? No, it's a... Oh, it's the... Ah. I see, this is the... I had the name 10 minutes ago, and now I've forgotten it. Graph, something graph. Ugh. Manual save. Okay. Ah, there's a basement. Polygraph! Thank you, Artesi. Yes. Not a holograph. Holograph is an entirely different thing. Sorry, Crow. This house has definitely seen better days. That is a big hole. Someone digging a pond? I'm interested by the fact that nobody seems to be around. But the fields have been baled. So it can't have been that long ago that there were people. Because those bales look relatively fresh. What's in the basement? An old man. There is an old man in the basement. Conversations. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversations topics can be chosen based on datum, which represents a specific piece of information you have previously encountered, so data. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Aedia. Hello.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh,
The name's
you
Ernest
don't need to voice
Cadell.
act.
My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's...
General knowledge. Idea, Civil War, Peacekeepers, and Sabinians. Ooh. Let's ask about...
I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war.
Fair enough, Caden. Have a good
Bury
evening.
a child. Let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what. Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me. I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists.
Ah, okay, so religious segregation.
Especially during the week of peace. I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the Peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia.
I like that there's a lot of, there's a lot of voice acting already, and there's a lot of information. I'm gonna decompress after streaming so I can get ready for my video job interview later. Have a good rest of stream. Have a good video job interview, Crow. Good luck. I wish you the best. Hey, dear.
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanko blew his head off,
Oh.
the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
See.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
See, you say. I wonder if I can turn off the main character's voice.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Ah. Key to fence leading from the cattle farm into Sinedra Forest. Obtained from Ernest Cadell in Sinedra Forest. Database entry not found. We can't spin things. Oh. Pass up marshes. You can travel between areas with a vehicle. You don't have a vehicle. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh my god, okay.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Hello. Not the menu I was looking to check. Language? English. Voice language? English or French? There are subtitles on, subtitles. Gameplay. I don't know that I can. Wait. No, but that will be all voice for it, not personal. Because I want to be able to talk more. I don't want to override. Accessibility. Oh, motion blur off. My god. On. I will off. But that's not out. Hold on. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh well, I'll live with it. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay. Dead cows. Oh, there's one live cow. That's nice. Welcome back, Impera Queen. We do have, if you wish to lurk, we do have a lurk redeem in the channel points. So you got a Pride icon commission and you were sketching. Ooh, that's cool. If you are unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the Investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select a datum to see the specific information you've gathered so far. Can I pet the cow? I cannot. I cannot pet the cow. That is disappointing. Yeah, I mean, it's admittedly it's not something that I let people know about too often. At some point, I do want to make it so that the lurk function redeems like a little animation on screen of like a vent bending slightly inwards. Like a vent above the screen buckles down as someone goes crawling through it. But I haven't set that up yet. Ooh, what is that? Why is there a thing? Why is there a thing? Oh wait, that's the directional audio indicator. Oh. Oh. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I mean, it's definitely. No, I think I'm gonna turn that off, actually. That's quite visually invasive. Accessibility, show directional. I kind of want to explore, and I don't want to have stuff all over my screen trying to do that. Need to remember to bring a vacuum. Put the dust up here. Oh, God. Puddle. Oh, damn. Deep puddle. Yeah, the vents are pretty dusty. We don't have many people up there at the moment. Hello. New research item acquired. A scorched bronze bell. Marred with scorch marks and natural abrasion. Base classified entry. Access denied. I'll have to go back and read some database entries once we gain good access. I'm trying to take this relatively... Oh my goodness, this is a castle. I'm trying to take this relatively slow. Oh, we go. Can we get up there? What is this game about? I'm really liking the atmosphere it has. Very gloomy. Honestly, I don't really know. Like, the trailer didn't tell me. I know that, like, the trailer was more, like, atmosphere-based, honestly. I know that it has combat mechanics, and I know that the combat mechanics include what looks like a laser/electric chainsword type thing. And that there's drone mechanics for investigation. So I assume it's sort of a semi-walking sim, like, investigation game. With combat mechanics on top. But I'm not honestly sure how much of that is... What is that? What is that? Like... Oh, it's storms. What's around this? Is there something around here? Yeah? Yes, we can go through. Why? Oh, here? Or have I just looped back on myself? I think I might have just looped back on myself. Yeah, we'll have to see. Like, as I said, I'm gonna take a relatively slow pace. The game's given me the option to walk, so I'm kind of going relatively slow as a general thing. Because if the game gives me the option to walk, it means it wants me to look around a lot. And I feel like that's a decent thing to do. Ah, we have found the APC. But before we approach the APC, I'm going to go and look at this thing because it was up on a hill and it was glowing. Yeah. I am liking the atmosphere. The atmosphere is very immersive already. As a person who plays most games in windowed mode, which kind of ruins the immersion, I guess. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the datapack. Adele Treasure Hunt Hint. A small note with the writing of a child. It seems to be a clue for some kind of treasure hunt, found deep in Sinedra Forest. You dummies won't ever find where I hid the key! You're all too stupid! Arlo can't even read, Four Eyes Gus probably too blind to see the red boulder, and Attis is too small to climb all the way up the hill. A key, red boulder, hill. Red boulder. Red boulder. Up there, maybe? Does seem to be a pathway. I like walking games. I used to walk a lot in Genshin because the map is so pretty. I'm gonna engage the non-walking mode very quickly because some of this is quite lengthy. Back to walk. I also like to take long walks on Teal Life as well. I'm not familiar with that title. I know Genshin in passing. Admittedly, gacha games have never really been my thing. But Teal Life is not a title I recognize. This tree is marked with an X. Is that because it needs to be cut down, or...? X marks the trees. Oh, in real life. I see. Sorry. Do you know the game Real Life? Ooh, blue boulders. Okay. Blue boulders. Red boulder. What is a teal? Well, a teal is a color. Teal is a kind of like a sort of pale bluish color. Even if your blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. That's red? That looks yellow. But alright. Maybe there's a different thing that is red, and that's just one of the steps. Maybe that's the up the hill. The blue boulders are up there. I can see those pretty easily. Real Life, game of the years. I don't recommend. Entirely agree with you there. Real Life is, it's a slog. Takes too long to complete. Okay. It is pretty. I like the soundscape for this area is really nice as well. Pattering of rain, the sounds of the forest in the background. The gentle music. I like how we've already been sidetracked. Like, oh, there's quests and stuff, and also, oh, there's a child's treasure hunt. Let's do that instead. Ah, there's the red boulders. You know. Depending on the choice each player takes, it may end up fast. You're not incorrect, but I think real life is one of those games that you really can't speedrun, you know? Like, it's one of those games that you actively have to slow down and appreciate. A small rusted metallic key found near a red boulder atop a hill in Snedra Forest. Gonna speed up a little bit. Yeah, I think real life is a game that you have to take slow. Because if you don't take real life at a slow pace, you end up missing a lot, you know? But sometimes it can be too slow. Hello. Interesting. An OMSIN, an OMSIF medkit. Advanced medical kit found at the OMSIF base camp in Snedra Forest. Database, emergency medical kit, model #FE005, contains specialized medical supplies for unique injuries encountered by OMSIF field team. Survey report, OMSIF Epsilon 11, January 19th, 1993. Abridged summary of events concerning a mysterious anomaly. Estimated time since anomaly collapse, 1,056 years based on resonant topology signature. Coincides with 5th cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Following items forward to facility ZC-02 for further analysis. Complete imaging profile of site. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Proximate flora sample. Interesting. And a vial of a strange substance. Database classified entry, access denied. Strain. Ah. Oh. That's interesting. Ooh. Other unknown language. The blue might be. Yes, there it is. Okay. Oh. Rusted key. Small note with the writing of a child. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-grandpa. Yes. Don't break it, you nitwits. Oh, hold on, what? Bracelet of ecstasy and wanton destruction. Wow. Wait, what? Holy shit. This is actually really good by the looks of it. 5% damage absorption, 40% stamina cost reduction, and a plus 500 endurance bonus. Okay, the side quests are worth it, apparently. Do not speedrun this game, the side quests are worth it. While grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost of all actions. Ah. Limbic Sphere Ecstasy, Grade 1. Ow. Okay. Family reunion. Rover, necklace, bell. Not what I meant. Other. How do I go back? Escape. Cannot spin me. Entry. Oh, there's no like seal. I guess there are a lot of inventory segments. Ooh. Oh wow, we have many hats apparently. None of them I like, but live with it. Defensive item. Exploration. Bell family treasure completed. Ah. Okay, so there's 5 different things to find in the forest. Happy drones. This. Apparently this area is unauthorized. Loadout. Defensive gear. Bracelet of ecstasy. Wanton destruction. No relevant weapon items. Compass. The usable. How do I use the? How do I use the compass? Database compass. Aluminium alloy frame, water and corrosion resistant. Widely used by many European military and ON peacekeeping. So how do I use... Hold on. Is there another usable item that... I roll. Who? Oh. That's combat. Link pulse. Use item. U and F and G. Okay. Let that roll up and down. Okay. Does that interfere with anything? It doesn't look like. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That's actually, that's not too invasive as like a temporary thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's head back down the hill. I mean, I probably could eat the art from the artist that I really like. Because the art from the artist that I really like is Aymeric Gouchon, and all his art is edible. So I probably could eat that art. And it wants me. Okay, so here's the... Oh? Ooh, shit. Hi, buddy. Right?
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? God, I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon. Who are you? Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC, and we got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
Who has the APC key?
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The sergeant's easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Oh. Well, good news, bud. I guess I have to trade with you to do this. Here you go.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, you see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism. An old dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Sinedra Forest. Given to me by a wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. Being complete, processing new information. I wonder what I could trade with, the old man. Cadel. Oh, buddy, you are not in a good way. You sure you don't need help applying that medkit? Promise I won't kill you. Probably. Okay, so ladders are a thing. That's nice. I mean, there are games out there that are like, ladders are not a thing. Good luck. More of these tablets. I assume we'll be coming back to these areas, but... ladder. Okay. Okay, that might be a puzzle problem. Ah. Definitely a puzzle problem. Okay. Can work. Say. Ancient. That sounded crunchy. Okay. That one first. Then this one. That? Yeah. We know this shit. We are puzzle solvers on the extreme. Oh, nice. The third symbol is actually here. It's just fallen down the back of the wall. Cool. Which version of Skyrim, Imperaquim? Like, the original version? The re-release? The version that you can play on your fridge? The version that you can play on your smart toilet? Curious. Buddy, what should I expect in there?
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Yeah, before that, what the fuck's going on?
I've been to some fucked up places around the world. But this place redefines insanity.
Oh, wow, alright.
I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that.
Off, I guess.
That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played.
Fair enough.
They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit?
Oh.
Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
Huh. Short, sweet, to the point. Patch yourself up, bud. Grief. I'm glad that we've walked in and none of the torches are lit. The lamplighters aren't around here, apparently. Original version from the Xbox 360, where I played the most. Fair enough. Not a controller person, not a console person, admittedly, but I did have my... Shit. That was the door, wasn't it? I'll bet you that was... Yep. And it wasn't even the door. It's just the ceiling caved in. Right. Do we think he's dead? Because that guy outside was sitting very close to the door. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad I asked him all that stuff before we went down here. Now I'm a PC person. There are way more games to play on PC. This is true. I mean, I had a brief stint as a console player, specifically to play Knights of the Old Republic. And that was kind of it. Ooh, this okay. This looks, cozy. Ah. Oh good, there's a save point. That's not worrying at all. Ah! Thank you, game. Ah. Alright. I can easily emulate PS2 and PS in PC. This is true. Well, I wouldn't say easily. Not everything is emulatable, but most things. Yeah. OMSIF report. Epsilon 11, January 22nd, 1993. So we're still in the 90s, apparently. Subject underground site Lambda 02. Preliminary dust analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of the 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken: successfully unlock door mechanism to gain entry into site, preliminary exploration and securing of first chambers, collection and catalogue of items, list below, installation of base camp equipment. Following items forwarded to facility ZC-02, we've heard of that one before, for further analysis. Drone dust samples from each chamber, drone imaging sweep of each chamber, 4x iron tools for historical analysis, iron shackles for historical analysis, 5x teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Oh goodness. Actions planned: unseal next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan. Entity. What entity, game? What entity hides in these, oh god, it's a generator. Fuck. Noise scared me. What entity lives in these strange and dilapidated... Why is that lamp specifically shining on the back of this knight? The game has told me to observe, and I am observing and I am worried. Right. I mean, it's named an anomaly. So you're probably right, Impera Queen. Oh, we see corpse. Okay. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Cutscene time. Oh, God. Oh, we have a gun. Oh, good. That'll help.
Hey, are you okay? Hey!
Not human. Not human. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's... Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay, that's a hell of a monster design. I'll give them that. That's pretty damn cool and really fucking scary. Oh. Okay. Big mace. Very large spikes. Ah. Ooh. There's a weird energy blade thing I'm seeing. Oh. Ma'am, you have an interesting looking mask. Ooh. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I'm commentating, but ooh, hello. Baby.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. Oh shit. Time to get up. Monsieur Reeves. I think it's Keanu Reeves who does the voice acting for our main character here. Yeah, we might need to provide medical assistance sooner rather than later. Because this lady did just save her life. Oh, no, apparently we've just looted her corpse. Okay. Well. Ah, maybe it's a good thing we looted her corpse. Time for additional combat. Whoa, okay. Okay. Guard, neutral, small, okay. New styling options are available. Oh, well, at least we covered her with our coat. That's nice, I guess. Heartless but needed. Yeah, no, that's a fair thing. That was a very cool, a little bit stilted, I will say, a little bit stilted, but that was a very cool combat scene. Okay. Fun, strange weapon. Port. Weapon. We have drones now. Distraction module. Didn't last long enough, lady. But we do have a couple of additional customizations. Personally, I'm not out. them, but styling. More styling options will be unlocked as narrative progresses. Well, in that case, let us equip the hollowed cap. The Omsif poncho is the one we're using at the moment. Happy with that. But I do want to give my drone a... What's this? Ooh. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Seem right. Okay. Key to sheath weapon. Hallway. I think that's the hallway I came. Keanu Reeves is not voicing Helizas. Okay. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I've been playing Cyberpunk. Ami is voiced by Elias Touffier. Oh, okay. He sounds Reevesy, if that makes any sense. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I've been playing Cyberpunk these days. I don't think I can handle this game. It's too real. I mean, it's definitely definitely has vibes. I'll give him that. This is where we came in from. Can't get out this way because the cave in. And regardless of that, we still need the C key, and we haven't found the sergeant wearing the red. I just wanted to double check that the door hadn't magically unsealed itself. It is not. Quite far underground. Combat in Cyberpunk is super fun, but I don't play any game just for combat. Give attention to everything, and bruh, this game is too much for me. I have opinions on Cyberpunk. I mean, I have opinions on Cyberpunk that specifically mean that I will never play it. But they're mainly based on the way the game was marketed and developed, rather than specific gameplay problems. Gameplay actions, yes. Medieval weapon emitting strange. Drone module. Missed. Okay. Let's actually take a look around. Let's see. Spot. Specific. Came in through there, right? Is this? Ah. Hello, shiny and red. Every corner. First, the sinners are brought to power. Okay, so middle ring, either inner ring or outer ring is tower. All right. Nice. Oh, okay, that's the. Oh, usable items, basic medkits. That's worrying. That's not the red poncho. 2 doors. Okay. This is a... Okay. Load out. You know what? Let's go for the door that's less obvious. Ah! The endurance system combines 2 vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. Oh. So your stamina reduces as your health reduces. As you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina available for action. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. Health reaches 0, you are defeated. And spotted. Okay, there is a dash. Oh. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Okay. These guys aren't too bad. Happily walking around the map, and I start hearing moans of seeing things in the screens. I do like that. Yeah, that's interesting and neat world building. Finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. Oh, lovely. Alright, so... like the sound of the dust shifting then makes me nervous. Okay, so tower, serpent, fires of hell. Oh, Impera Queen. I don't just have all the achievements in OnlyCans. I have every single can S ranked. I have every single can in OnlyCans S ranked. Admittedly, I haven't played the polyamory on the Steam version, so I don't have any achievements in that yet. But it's only a matter of time. Okay. Nope, other way. Tower. Serpent. Fires of hell. Around them. Fires of hell. Here we go. What's going to be behind this door? Ah. A mostly empty room. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent Tear, wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted unto the flaying pits of the accursed Himolora fields. Oh, wow, this is some real religious zealotry crap. Me too, I S-ranked all of them, but to do that I wasn't listening to the game. I cheated, I turned the game sound off and started hearing some music. That's fair, that's fair. The moans do get quite a lot after a while. Okay, space to sidestep. Hey, buddy. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I failed at that sidestep. Bells. Hey. This is full-on religious zealotry stuff, apparently. Oh. There's a hollow one up there. Some ones are funny, but they don't let me focus. That, yeah. I managed to S-rank all the cans with the moans turned on, doing it on stream. Which, yeah, that was a time. Limbic capacitor, small. Limbic restoration 500. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapon. Database, single-use device, slowly absorbs and stores ambient limbic energy. Instantly discharges all stored energy on contact with limbic. Is this a passive item? It is a usable item. Okay. Interesting. Add that into the collection, I suppose. I don't know that I would classify as a true gamer. Maybe a masochist. General Prison Guard. I am filled with glee as they enter. Oh, shackled in bondage of their own making. Asterian, Jehanian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charred eyes here. My queen Sethris requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment. Spire. You have all the achievements in Dark Souls or any Souls-like games? Let's see. I have 64% of the achievements in Lies of P. And I have 26% of the achievements in Nostalgaia. So I'm not an achievement hunter level of gamer. That's more Ed's wheelhouse. Yeah. There's something at the top of this ladder, isn't there? Oh, no. Okay. Top of this ladder. Oh, new defensive gear. Braces of Terror, Intimidating Bulwark. Limbic Sphere Terror, Grade 1. Damage absorption 5%, injury bones plus 500. Okay, maybe it's not quite as powerful. The first item isn't quite as powerful. First thought. No, I'm not a masochist. I'll play a game to completion, but I won't play it to insanity, essentially. Protection bonus plus 20%, lingering duration 20 seconds. Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. Oh. Okay. Oh, not the worst thing. Yeah. Traces of Terror and Bracelet of Ecstasy. So, red items are consumables, green items are defensive. Oh, what color weapon? Maybe blue. Hi, buddy. Oh my god, the way he moves is weird. Ah. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's how the charge works. I need to actively wait for it. Okay. Healing Pulse. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring, you can activate the Healing Pulse ability. This ability will consume the particles and restore a health equal to a percentage of the damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. Particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Ah. Oh, okay. That's actually relatively... Yeah. But having it on X feels a little clunky. I just get all achievements when they are easy to get. Now, if the game is telling me to do something too specific just for an achievement, I just don't do it. That's fair. That's an understandable take. There are a few games where I'm like, I do want to 100% this. I do want to get all the achievements, but they're very rare games. I think one of the games that I do want to get 100% achievements on is Stronghold, because it's one of my childhood games. I'd like to 100% the achievements on Abyssus, but I need help to do that, because there's some really different. Yeah, there's a couple out there that I've been like, I will 100% this. But it doesn't affect me all that much. It's like the achievements are there to like, if you want to replay the game. But they're not like a requirement. Oh shit. Oh shit. I missed. Yeah, X as a heal button feels a little clunky. I feel like it would be better served being on E. I wonder if that's something... I know that there's multiple controls bound to... I think. I know interact is better. Interact is E. If we do Healing Pulse is also E. Permitted conflicts that may cause instability. Interact 1 and rotate right. Rotate right. I like that it's permitted conflict. Input for rotating right. This action can share an input with other interactions aside from rotate left. Interactions can share inputs on interaction. But rotating right and left doesn't matter for me, because I'm using the camera to rotate. Yeah. Okay, so let's remap these to 0. Yeah. Hey! Hello, Chloe. Still don't think you should be here. This game is definitely not for you. Achievements are just replay factors, but there are many games that I would just replay for the joy of experiencing it again. Achievements are detailed. Yeah, no, I agree. And they're there for the people who are interested in it. No, not everyone is. Oh, the lamplighters have been here. Right. Uh-oh. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distract ability can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. Okay. While exhausted, all actions can be performed much slower than usual. I feel like I'm not doing that. Is it a hold to pulse? I feel like I'm not doing the healing pulse stuff. Whoa! Limbic twin axes. Hello. I will look at those. I will think about using those later. The sword, I'm still getting to grips with. Yeah. Okay, no, I think it is hold the pulse. I've just been kind of doing it a little quickly. Save. Parry. Alt. Guard and parry. When parrying, completes all of an enemy's stance, you can push to deal more damage. Okay, parrying. Okay, I'm gonna very quickly check my controls again. I'm sorry about this, guys, but I do feel that it's kind of a necessity. Is there anything... The drone modules specifically use the alternate... So what is using... Okay, so glyph abilities are using 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which is why the drone modules are mouse click +1. So what if we do... What if we do shift? No, it's very specific to being mouse click. Ah. Oh wait, no, drone modifier. Holy shit. Okay. Conflicts, charge attack modifier, sprint. Okay, what if we do control? Conflicts, walk. Ah. Slash. Yeah, that'll do. So slash 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which then means that I can set guard to left click. Right click, rather. Because attack is on left click. Yes! Oh, that feels much better. Yes. It feels like they're trying to do some form of interpretive dance. Yeah, I feel like... Definitely gonna need to... So... Uh-oh. I'm not... I think there's like a timing thing that I'm not quite getting right with the healing pulse. There we go. Yeah, there is a timing thing, and I'm not great at it, but I will figure it out eventually. Ramhead Medallion, Viridian. The Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion, featuring a relief of a ram's head found in the ground ruins. Secrets of the Ram mystery discovered. I'm curious. Show me my datapad. Oh, and the axes, of course. I'll need to check. Entry incomplete. Processing information. Axes. Show me what the axes are. We switch. R. Ooh! Oh, speed. Oh, I do like me some speedy axes. Well, that's kind of fun. Ooh, hello. Pretty. Just remember what these creatures reminded me of. They reminded me of the nobodies in Kingdom Hearts 2. The fact that you need a specific sword to affect them is just like having a key. Ah. Oh, hello. You are bigger. Alright, buddy. Go distraction. Whee! Hello. Stabby! Stabby at speed! Yes! I didn't press the thing early enough, but... Stabby at speed. What is it? Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Lovely. Yes, the axes are fun. I not necessarily always fond of axes, but the axes in this one are fun. Like, immediately enjoyable. And the combat, in fact, is fun once you get the controls right. Drone bypass single. Okay. Use the drone's active cooldown. Paper to base. Drone bypass model KDO-01. Single-use bypass circuit circumvents built-in safety protocols in advanced logic. Epsilon Commander Aribeth. Subject multiple suspected SSE. Sinedra region, Southern Umbrahan. Standard protocol Alpha. Locate and contain. Investigate origin. Collect and catalog. Oh, and the APC key. Oh my god, and even more reading. Special requisition order. Secure storage access code. Something 301. Team lead authorization only for use in extreme circumstances in which team mission success is jeopardized. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's camping out in Sinedra after a big push. Cold as all hell, let me tell ya. Feels good to get some rest, even if I likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried to climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. The captain's lost his damned mind. I can't wait to hear from you. Your bro, Martin. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna go back in because there's additional stuff that I'm curious about. And we know how to fight these things now. And these ones are already dead, and hopefully we're not going to get back up. Not certain. What? Save. Ah, okay, so this is what the Ram's medallion is for. So there's something behind that door. This room in particular is kind of freaky to me. That was the save point when we came in. There's area over there. Area behind there. How do we get? That's true. Yes, speedy stabby is kind of my preferred method of combat as well. I don't like slow weapons. Slow weapons... Yeah, no. I like to be able to stab at speed, basically. Without stabbing at speed, I feel like I'm being held back a bit. It's why I've never really enjoyed Monster Hunter or games like it, I think. It's because every attack you do takes such a long time. Well... There is an area up there. Accessible. Right, well, let's put the... Ah, okay, so the medallion slots are individual. Let's put the Ram's head medallion in. Somewhere is something that looks like a sun. We found the ram's head up here, though. Oh, hello. Did we? Let no Sabinian captive cross the threshold of the jail clad in so much as a thread. All must be stripped bare as befits the despicable and the condemned. God damn. The religious zealotry in this place is kind of fucking horrific. Mind you, that's religions for you, I guess. I kind of like the glaive because you can go very acrobatic, but I don't think it's very practical. Yes, I mean, when I played through Lies of P, my favored weapons were the glaive, the sort of massive, sort of Asian-inspired Guan Yu glaive, and the stabby umbrella, basically. Those were my chosen weapons for my playthrough of Lies of P, and I really enjoyed them, to be honest. My dearest Marina, we trampled through Sinedra Forest with the fury of King Aster. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found the 3 Pal brothers cowering in the farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch, can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. Love, your Ruslan. Boy. Okay, so this we can definitely trade back to Mr. Cadell. That's good to know. The golden watch, good deed, starting. Some consumables over there. These trenches feel like they've been abandoned for a while. Oh, it's a torch and a basic meal. Gives 4,000 stamina and reduces stamina cost by 25% as a usable item. That's a very the noise for the. I might turn the sound effects down a bit. Oh, hello. Linked enemies. You will often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a limbic entity and is made up of a hollow walker and a haze. To defeat this pair, you must kill the hollow walker. However, the hollow walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is present. Reducing the haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the hollow walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, a hollow walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability. The haze will re-emerge. I haven't played Dragon's Dogma, no. It's one of the ones that's like on the list, but not quite high up on it in comparison to other games. Newer games usually take priority if I need something to play. I need to play Lies of P yet. The only Souls like I have played is Bloodborne. I like to use the whip cane. Sadly, I didn't play much of it. My brother sold his PS4 to sell the sold his PS4 to buy the PS5. No more Bloodborne for me. I, as a PC player, really wish I could play Bloodborne, but I'm not allowed because I'm on PC and there's no PC port of Bloodborne, which annoys me and annoys literally everybody. Yeah. Lies of P does have some really nice Bloodborne vibes, though. I would recommend. I'm feeling like a small control adjustment. I know I keep coming back into this, but I want to know if there's anything bound to Q. Conflicts with use item. Okay. So let's set that to E. Use item and interact are on the same button. So this is now the healing. Yeah. That feels a little more... Yeah. I know the feeling, Impera Queen. There are quite a few games that are console only that I would love to play, but... Ooh, hello. Excuse me, I'm trying to use this healing pulse thing. Okay, that feels a little weird. There we go. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it, but it takes a little... Yeah. It takes a bit to... Okay. Let's quickly use that. Back to the... so that I don't accidentally use anything else. Okay. Back in the trenches. Out of the trenches. It is a more open world. Hello, big boy. Whoa. Okay. You. Ow. Oh shit. Okay, so leveling up weapons happens via combat. Good to know. This before we encounter any other situations. Whoa, hello. You have yellow. You have yellow. That's... Okay, you are stronger. Alright. There's a timing on that healing pulse that I need to get better at. I'm uncertain of how to do that yet. I'm figuring it out. Oh wait, is this... Irrelevant items. That might be a shortcut we can unlock. Get back to... Oh god. Ow. Stop that. Look at this thing. Okay. Give me distraction. again, please. Keep that up. Ow. Ah. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? Hello? You bastard. Ow. Ooh. Low on stamina. Having problems. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah! Okay. Good. Stay away. That thing has... The umbilical has a lot of range. Oh, and the thing has ranged attacks also. How wonderful. Alright. Can I get ranged attacks? Probably not. Ah! Ow! Let me hit this thing. Ooh. Don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. Ow! Ah! Oi! I said... Oh. Game? Oh. Ah! Ow! Ow! Good grief. Okay. Use the drone? Okay. No, we are not using the drone. Ugh. Bloody hell. Okay. This thing is unpleasant. Okay. You. Come here. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, that regen's so fast. Okay, no. Go away. Ah. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. I got a heal off. Oof. I keep forgetting that there is a parry mechanic. You are right, Impera Queen. The animations are very cool. I will agree with you there. They are very cool animations. I am new to the game, still trying to figure it out. Oh, another drone bypass. New to the game, still trying to figure it out. Especially considering I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, which is not the recommended thing. So I'm playing in a way that the devs haven't necessarily anticipated. Ah, Amhead medallion. Oh, and an artifact report. Preliminary analysis. Estimated 9th century origin. Ramhead iconography matches twin depressions found near door BW013 of Site Lambda 02. Existence of matching medallion suspected. Existence of matching medallion confirmed. Ah, oh, I see. Oh, these trees have been chucked around. That thing, I'm guessing. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'm a dodger. I'm a dodger, Impera Queen. I'm of the opinion that if you expect me to parry, it should be a very simple mechanic, and it should be easy. If you don't expect me to parry, then or if you give me the option to dodge, I'm not going to parry. It's just how it is. Let's go down to see that door. I want to know what's behind it. Not happy that all of the corpses have despawned. Feels worrying. Oh, let's see. Thing is important. Okay. Ramhead medallion. Hey! Yep, that was worry. That was my worry. Okay, I need to remember that the axe is a very short range. Oh, come on. I pressed Q there. I guess you need to wait for the circle to form. But I don't always see that. By decree of Queen Harvel, for too long have suffered those sinful hearts, those whose sinful hearts beget calamity after calamity upon us. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon, sea of immorality, a reminder to all that none escapes his gaze. Here we purge heresy. Here we purify. Here we reclaim our faith. New glyph. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon in the datapad and using the manage or add glyph input. Roll backwards, leaving an nearby limbic entity stunned with gripping fear. Try that out at some point. Intriguing. I'm enjoying this so far. This is fun. In a really weird, creepy horror way. I mean, it's not quite horror, but it's definitely sort of creepy. A few different ones. Oh yeah, and bits and pieces that I have missed picking up. So. Meal. Medkit. Nice. Material. Ah, advanced medkit. Increases endurance regeneration. No, we won't equip that right now, but it is good to know. Right, let's see what's up this way. Quick. Ah! Okay. starting to figure that out. It's difficult to do it in full combat. There we go. Okay. Cool. A weird canyon full of hollows. What is that noise? What is that noise? Game, what's that noise? Why is there a noise? Ah! Okay. Big thing. Got it. Come on, buddy. There you go. Nice. Come on. Up to it. There we go. A time loop guardian was killed. The fuck does that mean? Okay. Is there a time loop around here? Oh, hello. So. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh, big! That is big! That's big. God damn. How did I not see that? Good grief. Alright. Jeez. Yes, if you're kind of looking at the floor, yeah, you don't notice it until it's actually shown to you. God. Good grief. Oh, those... No, I'm not fighting those two right now. Those both have hazes. And that's a worrying thought that I do not feel comfortable with currently. So let's go back. Let's go see Cadell, actually. We have his son's watch. So it might be a good idea to return it. Yeah. Ooh, hello. Don't know what those are for yet. Find out. Now, there is a hollow just down here. Ow. I keep doing that too early. Oh well. Oh no, yeah, he died. Okay. Oh, another drone bypass. And a medkit that we can actually use. Well. Let us unlock the APC. It's mine now. Acquire a means of transportation. I wonder if it has to be the APC. Or if we can use something different. We can't walk around the APC, we can just look around it. We're going to exit because I want to go see Cadell before we do anything specific. I feel like that's important. But the old man was kind to us. I feel like it's important to at least give him a degree of closure. Oh, hello. Hi. That's not good. Ow. There we go. Another time loop guardian. That's weird. Where are these coming? Oh. Declaration orders below. Asterian Armed Forces High Command. Asterian? Not the other two. Establish forward command posts. Target farmhouse. Clear and occupy. Minimal resistance expected. Set up comms link. Secure southern Umbrahan region. Concentrated Anlo activity. Not Siberian or Palomian. Asterian. How many factions are around this place? Few, apparently. Let's see. Fidel is still. I hope he is. Keep those weapons. But, found something for you.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Golden watch. Good deed accomplished. Evening, Al. Welcome in.
I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them. Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry.
Yeah, actually, Tower.
What do you know about the tower?
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower is haunted and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
Fair. What about the Hollows?
Antiar, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setherus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
Interesting. And weird. But interesting. Okay. Yes, evening, Al. Welcome in. We spent the first 30 to 40 minutes of the stream just with me ranting. Yeah. That was about the first 30 to 40 minutes of today's stream. And I think you know what I was ranting about. Shard, Rage, Ecstasy, and Neutral. Unwatch status completed. Secret RAM status. Okay. Drone is unaffected by the distortions at the center of time loops, and when the right and with the right item collapse these anomalies. I'm gonna put the distraction module on 1. Having it on 4 feels great. Oh goodness. I will say, I am feeling a little bit tired. Hey, Aid, welcome in. I have a pretty good idea. Did everything run on time and smoothly in the end? The trains did, at the very least. I spent a little bit of time in the Birmingham library before I caught the train out to my home, but no, it was fine. And well, we are slowly signing up more people. Oh goodness. To as dissidents, if you will, dissenters of the whole thing. Yeah. I'm sorry you guys are showing up now because I'm so tired that I feel like I'm gonna end the stream here because we're getting to that 3-hour mark. It's an interesting place. Was even better before they cut a lot of its funding. Yeah. That's what happens when government decides that government systems should be for profit rather than for public spending. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid someone so you guys can say hi to the next person, which is gonna be Ed because Ed is currently streaming, so you guys can give Ed a quick hello. But thank you everyone for joining us. This evening, everyone. It's been fun. We're playing a new game, and it's interesting. For now, thank you all very much for joining us. Have a very good evening and a very good night, everyone. I'm gonna go take a nap. Tomorrow, I don't know what we'll be playing, but it'll be something. Next week, we don't have streams on Tuesday or Thursday because I am dealing with digital ID stuff. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining us. Have a very good evening and a very good night. We shall see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.